We now return to Let's Play Lethis Path of Progress. Mission 10, Marrenburg. Export 5,000 units of barley in a year. That could be doable, actually. 300 bourgeois in level 5 mansions. All good things come to an end. It might be best to sow some barley here, Mr. Dunkovan. Raising a few farms seems like the best option right now. I still have business to attend in the high provinces yet. I am sure you know how to handle yourself without my help. This city will possibly be William Dunkovan's last work. As soon as Marrenburg will be connected with the trade network of Lethis, the Hindlands will be able to sustain themselves without having to worry about competition from the high provinces. And even if Simvinrud I stays the libertine spirit that he is, he won't be able to turn the region back into the ruins it was. It were? The ruins it were? What? Oh, okay, whatever. Advice. If your reputation is too low, the Emperor will most likely refuse to give you a loan. Hence, succeed in managing the orders on time. Okay. So I suppose that is the negative. This is a very large and spread out map. Copper. Any gold? That's stone that I clicked on. Copper. Iron. Steam. We've got two very large... More steam. Two very large agricultural areas. More steam. Okay, so... Find out what I've got here. Wheat. I've got cattle. So I've got barley and pumpkins. Okay. So I've got 2 food sources and 2 metals. In order to get to level 5, I will have to import gold or jewelry. So everyone... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, okay, so we're going to pretty much want everybody to export barley towards. That means massive, massive amounts of barley. Okay. Well, I'll get that set up then. And here we are. So really, I can get these 300 people in here just by expanding this 1, so I've got a length of 6 instead of the 4. That's more than enough for this guy, and as long as he can move, everyone else can move as well. I've made sure that I've made sure that I've blocked off all this stuff so we don't have the same problem as last time. And I'm just going to have this centralized distribution area here. I figure I'll have pumpkins and wheat over here. I can expand barley as I need it, but I've got this whole area over here that will be barley production. So we'll share this area. We'll have like the barley and bread and not bread, beer. Barley and beer over here, and then the stockyards over here. This guy doesn't go too far, so I've got to make sure I remember, you know, just for future reference, I'm going to put a roadblock there so I know how far I can actually build. So we'll just get this initial industry started. These guys should be coming up from there. There we go. Okay. And this should otherwise be fairly compact and concise. I'm going to have to probably centralize the steamworks here so they can hook up to all that and then take the steam, encapsulated steam down here. We can at least keep the robots or the automatons down here. Utensils are going to have to track their way back up. Are we already out of people? How could we already be out of people? Has the water been by? Not for some of these guys. I guess I could turn this off for now. Same with this one. I've gone ahead and set them all up so they will accept who I need them to accept. I just need more people moving in. Farms? Farms have no one working at them. We're really that short on people still? It's crazy. How are we short that many people? We've got 78% unemployment. Oh, the season just didn't begin yet. Season doesn't start until the beginning of the year, so that should start up soon. I think that's pretty much everybody. Well, let's wait and see how much the farms take up. I may want to just add 2 types of farm right now anyhow. Oh, Florial is the second one, correct. In that case, let's get this set up. May as well have it here, or just here. Doesn't really matter. This one hasn't... If I have 5, these guys are 5 buys. Yes, they are. Okay. I'll put this here then. Just make sure it's lined up with that road. Okay. It's a little bit closer to whatever I need it down there to. Okay, so let's open up you. Furton. I need to keep an eye on what they sell as well. That's not useful to me. They sell bread. They sell wheat, but I make wheat. I'm gonna have to buy bread. I don't understand why I can't make bread when I have the wheat. That doesn't make any damn sense. They've got iron, but I've got iron myself. They will buy my barley. They will buy my barley, and that's where we'll get the garments from. I also need to make sure, so I can get, I've got pumpkins myself. These guys buy that. They sell jewelry. These guys do not buy it. They sell 2 types of food, though. And these guys will also buy it, and if I need, they can sell me other stuff. Well, I can just buy gold directly from them, because otherwise buying luxuries is 40, so in that case it would definitely be cheaper. But, I don't know, should I get the exportation of barley set up? Should I just dump everyone I can into barley? What I really should do is get these guys set up so that we're at least making the basic necessities of life. Let's turn these back on so I don't forget. We've got people. We've got people. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and start that. Well, what do they first need? They need more food, access to a cafe. Let's get the automatons started, actually. So first things first, I need to get steam. Steam, I will never have any factories up that way, so let's get... I'm gonna have to have 2 whether I like it or not. I hate that you can't drag these pipes over water. That's really, really inconvenient. So, I'm gonna have to put this guy here, anyhow, and drag pipes all over the goddamn place. Yeah, okay. Well, that goes there, and then I guess I'll just build, since we're gonna be building up here anyhow, I'll build you there. I will get you here. I'll just keep you on this side of the river. And need to make sure you're not taking anything I don't want you to take, so I'll just be accepting steam mostly. Turn this down to like 2,800, 2,400. I probably won't need that much. Utensils, maybe. I could tell it to accept the utensils here and then get them up that way. Yeah. So we'll accept 2,000? How many was I taking up here? I'm telling it to accept, okay, but now I'll tell it to get, so it'll go grab them. Okay, excellent. Let's get those pipes. We've got 2 over here. I may as well just hook everybody up and use all of their steam. We never seem to need more than just a little bit of the steam, and there's a rock there in the way. That's not going to hook up to anything. Just drag it down. Need to go back and make sure it actually bends. Yes, it does. Okay. So I guess I'll bring something like that over here. Okay, that's the first bit. And then we'll be dragging one through here. These ones need to hook up. Oh, it's all bent all over the place, whatever. Nope. That works. Do I really need these 6? Probably not. That's 5 rather. You know what? I'm not going to bother with that one. 4 will be enough for what we've got here. So that'll take a bunch of people. We've got iron. Right, I was going to get that started. Okay. So, oh, yeah, I don't even have to make my own garments because I have access to barley. I'm going to need a hell of a lot of barley this time around. I'm going to be using it for so much. Are you kidding me? Okay, we got 1. Can I really not? You ought to fit in there. Something like that. While I'm down here, I'll go ahead and put copper. Should be one there. I want to make sure it goes okay. So I'll probably turn those off for now. I just noticed that the different mines have different colored roofs. I guess that makes sense. You'd want to differentiate them. Oh, there's actually another one right there. This is probably more than enough, but whatever. I'll build one anyhow. Let's have you go that way. Okay. And it looks like... ah, nuts. Looks like there's going to be a really funky road over here. If I can sneak this by... oh yeah, I totally can. Good. So I don't have to worry about them crisscrossing. It's just that it's going to make a very inefficient route, and I hope that the one inspector can make it all that way. So I need to circle back around. There. Now let's see if Mr. Inspector can go the full way. It looks like he can. I would really rather make sure he gets past the one, though. Let's see if I can extend this road to there. 2 more should not make a difference, right? Okay, good. It doesn't make a difference. He makes it all the way. Okay. Now I've got to connect this up. And like that. There we go. Make sure I roadblock that. So, yeah, man, the distribution for this whole thing is just going to be a terrible, terrible mess. I'm also going to have to put those robot factories, the automaton factories, on this side. We will need 2. Remember that. So, let's see, that's 60 people plus... okay, I've got 100 people here. That might just barely be enough, but... okay, the farms are actually being taken care of. Okay. What can I do with you? I'm accepting Steam here, so that has to be open. Well, let's actually just see if I even have more people that I can utilize. Not really, no. We're going to have to open up some food. We're going to have to distribute the food. I guess we have to do that now because that is the full batch that I've got. We're growing some more pumpkins anyway, so distribution, first step. Gotta make sure I turn off beer. And, okay, you know what? Let's just tell you not to accept anything. I will have you accept meat. I will have you accept pumpkins for now. Those are the only 2 things I want you to buy. So that guy goes out, grabs all available food. I could probably actually turn this guy off, but I was going to set up the beer, wasn't I? We're not going to have time for that just yet. We need to begin producing more food. Food production has to be the big one. So it looks like probably more farms, more pumpkin farms to begin with. We'll see. As soon as this fills up, this guy's probably going to go out and buy some more. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm lying. Well, what does that mean? That means a good amount of workers. Over 100 new workers. I do want to begin exporting that barley, though. but first things first, let's get this, because once we have the robot factories, the automaton factories going, we don't need to worry anymore. So, we need to accept iron, of course. And then once I have this down, I'll also know exactly how many I can... Let's move you back. How much excess iron I can sell. Surplus iron. We'll move that back. Now I can build on this side of the road. Okay. We only need 2, so 1... What the hell was I doing? 1, 2. Not the one here. I'm saving this for the automaton factory. Delete. There we go. So, 1... Oh, 1 will actually fit here too. Well, fine. I've left myself road out this way just in case I need it, and I have no idea why I would. And this one should be connected on that side, correct? It totally is. Good. So, we're eating up 100 people there. They begin taking the metal. You know what, though? I think what I'm going to do, just for the sake of expediency, I'm going to add that, and then we'll just roadblock it. There. Now they don't have to go all the way down here to take it to where they need to go. Much better. Speed is going to be of the essence on this map anyhow, just because it's going to take so long to get things where they need to go. So I'll be able to find out here. Simvenred is in dire need of silk, as usual, as his usual partner cannot keep up with his deliveries. Send 1,200 silk in 360 days at the latest. Damn it, Simvenred. That's not what I need to be building right now. 30 people. Oh yeah, we're totally not going to make that right now. Instead of wasting more food, although that's the cheap solution, isn't it? Rather than a wash house and an exorcist, cheap solution is just distribute the food. Fine. Fine. Have you refuse everything as well, aside from... Oh, come on. Accept. And accept. Okay. So that'll give me probably that extra 100. Still not going to be enough. It's 1,200 silk. I'm going to have a separate one for that, isn't it? City needs more workers. I'm working on it. Why didn't you go buy the food? You did buy the food. You're now distributing the food. Grab some trees and finish this off. Great. Silk farms. Do those require steam? I'll probably want to put those closer to this in that case. And I do have another little road here for excessive industry if I really want to do that, which I don't, but we may have to if Sinvenrid wants. I know, he's decided to resume construction of railways. A capable workforce is needed, less migrants. Now is not the time for that. I need that workforce. Speaking of, what is the workforce? We have almost 100 people. Almost is not good enough, and we lack barley. We lack barley, so that's gonna have to wait until that season begins. Oh crap. I believe 2 of these can handle... I mean, I make that assumption on no real basis that I can actually think of, because I don't believe I have ever proven what 2 barley farms worth of barley will do for silk. I still need to make silk, and then I need to make a tailor, so I still need a distribution center purely for that. So that's a waste of space, because I could build more. Well, we don't really need that. We just need an overproduction of barley. So I'll take, with that in mind, In order to be able to sell it, I'm going to have its own distribution partner. Oh. Well, there goes that whole side. This will be for nothing but barley. We're not going to accept it right now, of course. But in the future. And then as for you, I will need you to have your hand on silk. And we'll just have you accept 2,400 for now because I have no idea how many that will ultimately need. And then we've got to make just a ton of this shit. This is not what I wanted to be doing with this. You know what? I'm gonna sneak in here. We'll just make another industrial area out this way so I can save the food for that side. Okay, good. There we go. 1, 2. Probably enough for 2 tailors. Actually, I might have a 2-to-1 ratio. I guess we'll find out. Let's turn this one off, and then we'll find out. 4 barley is definitely going to be enough for this. It should just take it directly to it. And we got pumpkins. We got plenty of pumpkins. Less than a month left to deliver the 1,200 units of silk. I almost wonder if maybe I should just say screw it and not even bother. Because... yeah, well, fuck it. Sorry. We don't need we actually do not need these tailors right now. I will turn them off. All we need is the silk. No, not the road. I don't want the road. I want my worker population. We are there. We are at capacity. So next thing is next, which is alcohol? Wash house. Wash house. This is probably going to have a negative impact on the appeal of that area. But it doesn't matter because we're not worrying about increasing those guys. We're worrying about increasing the bourgeois. I know, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it, just hold on. It'll eat up a bunch of that. I need to get the meat started here. Let's just turn this off. More silk, 1,200. Did you get any barley whatsoever? You did. Okay, time to turn this one on then. Because it's all being stocked. Oh, am I selling that? I think I just sold that. No? Where the hell did you just take that? Well, because I just saw him drop something off here. I guess we're going to have to keep it. Where the hell did he just take it? Oh, he's taking it to these guys, even though they're turned off. Yeah, he put it in there. Okay, how's the farm? Oh, there. So I can click that little notification instead. Okay. That's not the actual messages that pop up, it's just the requests. That's what it does. Something tells me we've eaten up all the stock. Well, we've got 200 in stock yet. Something tells me I'll need another one. I really don't want to have another one, though. Silk, 1,300. Pay. Okay. So I guess I'll just have that being built up. Provided he only wants the 1,200, let's just lower that to 1,200, and if he wants more, we can open that up. That might be enough to just turn one of these off. In fact, why don't I turn you off right now? I will add more barley. I'm gonna branch that out right there. Maybe there too. Okay. This will take a lot of people. But that's kind of the point. Most of this is going towards the barley. So I'm not okay, good. Let's not do that just yet then. You though, I've got you turned off. I need you now to be turned on so that we can start compiling that. You need, it's under distribution, the Emporium. Let's begin this so you can at least get some of that food distributed out there amongst the people. Conspiracy. Rumors say that a wealthy hop deliverer from the high provinces would do anything to sabotage Marrenburg's business. Gladly, he does not seem generous enough to bribe our workforce. That's only half of the story, though, isn't it? He's gonna start blowing my shit up. Arg. Okay, well, we are making some. We don't have enough people for these, then. Or did they just start working? Oh, dumbass, I don't have a road going to it. That's why. I neglected the important part. Okay. We still have 9%. I think it's time to put down some wheat. I'll just put... I'll save that side for the pumpkins, which will inevitably have to be expanded upon. That's... maybe 3? That's at least 3, because it probably takes 2, so we'll go 1. That's 1 too many. I wish there was an undo button. 1, 2, 3. Okay. City needs more workers. Damn it. How many? We got 5% unemployment. Well, that's because one of the farms probably just went down. Yep. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, well, in that case, we need to begin focusing on alcohol next, not meat. Let's turn this off. We'll have 1, which means an excessive amount of wheat, but now I've got to use that barley for something else. It's under... there it is. 1, 2 for now. We'll begin making that beer. Okay, well, this is all a hodgepodge mess of everything. Once again, I underestimated exactly what I would need. You know what? We've got plenty of iron now. What I would need to sell, or set aside for what's-his-face, blindsided me once again with a request I did not anticipate, so... that's something I need to deal with, but I think once I get the food, alcohol thing situated, there you are, I can begin selling some of that. We just need to, well, first we need to get the needs of these guys done, and then we need to whole hog it on all of the barley, because that is going to be a massive undertaking. We can definitely get 5,000, but, well, can we actually? I wonder. They accept 2,400. 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200. So we're going to just need tons of it. And, yeah, that'll be the end game, I suppose. Right now, I definitely just need to get these guys set up. So, yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to end this one here. And then next time, I guess we will continue on with this travesty. Let's sell 1,200? 1,200 probably good, right? Because we got 1,600 sitting in there, plus more. Okay, see you next time.